Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Karev from Heritage Hip Hop, and we thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Heritage Hip Hop Podcast. This episode, we sit with one of my favorite underground artists, the Villin of the Villains, Ruckdown Records, rest in peace, Sean Price, and the hit web series on YouTube, New York Minute, shot by Illa G, a barbarian in his own right. Make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to the page New York Minute, and also remember to subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop. We are supported and brought to you by Transparent Credit Repair. For anyone wanting to repair credit and have a leg up on their financial future, go to transparentcreditrepair.com and on all social medias. We are also sponsored by Fatty's Place, virtual assistance company that helps create a social media presence for all who are looking to get into the social media or to spice up their social media. You can contact Fatty's Place on all social media. That is FADDYS. We are also sponsored by Wildfire Marketing. For anyone who wants to promote, market, and place their services or goods all over the world, you can contact Wildfire Marketing on all social media. And Lex Diamonds, who believes that hip-hop is bigger than music. It's your lifestyle. Lex Diamonds is here to support the hip-hop culture, blogs, writing, and exposing the hip-hop culture. So we thank you for tuning in, and without further ado, let's get to our program.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Heritage Hip Hop Podcast. And this episode, I got a great talent and a deep talent too. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Yo, what up? This is Rem from the Villains, you know what I mean? What's good?
I thank you for coming on Heritage Hip Hop because I've been a fan of yours for a little while now. And before we go into the newer things you're doing, why don't you give the people some of your history so they know how deep you span when it comes to hip hop and being a part of the culture?
Man, well, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, I fucked with Sean Price, you know what I mean, a.k.a. Ruck, Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? He ushered me into the game and shit, you know what I mean? And, I did a couple projects. He hosted Broken Eggs, which me and my partner did, you know what I mean? And, I dropped Uganda Lunch Meat, did a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But, Ruck ushered me in, period.
The hardest thing that happens for a new artist is to get that cosign, especially for one that is great as Sean Price. Rest in peace, man. And you represent Ruckdown. So let's talk about what else you represent. Tell me about being from Brooklyn and how does Brooklyn sew the fabric of hip hop?
You know what I mean? I represent Brownsville, you know what I'm saying? Fame and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? MOP, shouts out them niggas, a bunch of other folks, you know what I'm saying? Master Ace. But you know what I mean? Brooklyn don't really, it sells because Biggie and Jay-Z and all that shit. But other boroughs and other coasts, got their own little sewn-ins and all that. So you know what I mean? Where I fit into all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, keep the original sound going, not necessarily a 90s sound or a boom bap sound, just that shit that we all can vibe to, man. That's it. That's where I tie into all that shit.
It's very interesting that you talk about sound because there was a movement that said that New York had to bring hip hop back. But I think that came from the people who didn't know what real hip hop was because people have always had the sound of hip hop. What is the sound of hip hop to you? And because you represent Brownsville and you want to keep that feeling, define the feeling that you bring and why it's great for the culture.
The sound of hip hop, man, is just, authentic shit, you know what I'm saying? Not forced. You know what I mean? Something you could vibe to, something people could relate to. That's it, man. You know what I mean? Something everybody can relate to, from old to young. That's it. Timeless shit. You know what I mean? Shit like, 93 till infinity. That shit timeless. You know what I'm saying? That shit could be played right now. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit I'm trying to make. Just music. Period.
See, the thing that gives me joy about Heritage Hip Hop is I get to connect with some of the MCs I really like. And what I like about you is your voice is gritty, but it's calm as a ninja. or a sniper on the battlefield. What did it take for you to find your voice and your style? Because usually people sound like somebody else when they start, but when you find that voice, that rhythm, and that technique comes out. What did you do to find your voice?
Man, shit, I just kept working, man, kept recording. I'm still trying to find, little things I could do to elevate my style, you know what I mean? I just spit it, man, spit it how I want to spit it. And, if it comes out right, it comes out right. No kind of big special deal with finding my voice. Just, I'm still trying to find it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in finding your style, you pronounce your own voice. I was doing some history on you and your music, and one of the tracks that you've done that I really, really enjoyed was WTFO with CashBilz. How did that come out? And how do you find that unique flavor of being able to rock with somebody who compliments you as well as the beat?
Oh, man, shout out to my boy CashBilz, man. That's the homie. My dude Joe, the engineer, reached out, you know what I'm saying? That was Prodigy's engineer, you know what I mean? I was cool with Prodigy, too. So I know Joe. And he reached out to me for that record, you know what I mean? I love doing tracks like that, you know what I'm saying? I got like a focus and, a story to tell, you know what I mean? So it just came out. It came out real easy, too. Shouts out CashBilz.
Yeah, shout out to CashBilz because that track was definitely fire. And I've been doing heritage hip hop for a while, and I've been playing songs that people may not know and MCs people may not know to the masses. And I can't front, in New Jersey, you got a nice fan base. What's it going to take to get you out in Jersey sometime to do something with us and some other people out here?
Oh, man, I didn't even know I had a fan base in Jersey, man. I'm definitely. Matter of fact, I got a show 1221 in Trenton. How about that? Yeah, show 1221 in Trenton, New Jersey. So if y'all out there, man, come through and check me out, you know what I mean?
True indeed. Us at Heritage Hip Hop always supports the real. We're the new media, and we always want to see all the MCs that's out there that we appreciate get their shine. But you're more than an MC. You are a consummate artist. You're in front of the camera rhyming and also in front of the camera acting. Let's talk about New York Minute web series for a minute. Tell me how you got hooked up in that and plug the show. Plug your character too.
Oh, man, yeah. So shouts out my big head brother, Illa G, you know what I'm saying? The gorilla face man. Shouts out my guy Illa G, man. He told me he was doing a web series, man. I was like, yo, I need a character, you know what I'm saying? And he put me on it, you know what I mean? And yo, man, shouts out Illa G for real, man, because he did everything by himself, man. Like everything, man. Shooting it, editing it, writing it, directing it, producing it, whatever. He did it all by himself, man. And he just learned on the way, you know what I'm saying? We all learned on the way, you know what I mean? Like I ain't have no acting experience, you know what I'm saying? So luckily, the character I'm playing, Frizz, in New York Minute, you know what I'm saying, is kind of like, I'm kind of like playing myself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I've been through those situations, you know what I'm saying? I've been through things that Frizz is going through, so I understand certain things. I know certain things. I know certain ways to act, you know what I mean? So it all worked out, man. I'm going to try to pursue some more of this acting stuff too, man, definitely. Where the new episodes dropping soon, man. You know what I mean? We working. We gonna end out season 2 and season 3. We gonna have something nice. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all check season 1 and season 2 now. And it's about 3 more episodes till season 2 is done. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some episodes out soon.
Yeah, I'm a fan of New York Minute. I mean, I'm an Illa G fan. Shout out to him. He released some classic albums that a lot of people may not be well aware of. And even on Suede Cigarettes, I believe you have a feature. I want to ask you about this. Being an MC, people always want to bring their reality to the track so it's believable. As an actor, since you've been through those situations, how do you bring your real life to the screen so people could feel and understand your character and ultimately relate to who you play?
When Illa G sends me the script and shit, you know what I mean? I read over it a little bit. And, I kind of draw from, my experiences, you know what I'm saying, with everything. Even if I didn't experience it, somebody I know experienced it, you know what I'm saying? So, I draw from that, you know what I mean? And I think about, facial, Ella told me, facial expressions is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to speak. Your facial expression to speak on how you move and, your body movement and shit. So, I try to look at all that, man, try to figure all that out while I'm on set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be home practicing, but while I'm on set, I try to knock it out and, think about certain things that I went through or somebody else might have went through that I know and just try to relate it to that.
Well, let me ask you this as a consummate artist. Which one do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy telling and narrating your story in the booth or acting the story out on the screen?
Man, I mean, of course the music always comes first, you know what I'm saying? That was my first love, you know what I mean? I just started doing the acting thing with Ella, you know what I mean? And I'm starting to create a love for it. So, I ain't really doing a lot of acting yet except for with Ella. So, the music is still the number one, right now. You know what I mean? But once I get more into the acting, man, I might just pursue that a little more. We'll see though. We'll see, man. We'll see what this music thing, how this thing go. We'll see what happens.
Well, let's give you your dream scenario. What type of role would you like to play? What character would you like to be? And more importantly, if you could do the soundtrack to your dream picture, how would you do it and what picture would it be?
Oh man, shit, I don't even know, bro. Shit, I don't really. I'll play anything. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I am trying to get into that Wu-Tang shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody holla at Risen for me. You know what I mean? I've been on his neck. I'm trying to get in there, man. I'm trying to get in season 2 or something, man. Somebody make that happen for the guard, man. Tell him check me out on the web series and all that. New York Minute. Tell him and we had met the man in New York Minute. You know what I'm saying? I was already getting busy with him, so. I just want to play a part, man. I ain't gonna front. I did want to play Raekwon, you know what I'm saying, when I first heard about it. But then, I seen that they already had everybody. You know what I mean? So, I knew that wasn't a go. But I did want to play Raekwon. I ain't gonna front. But, I don't have like a, because like I said, I ain't been doing the acting thing like that, that long. I just started with Illa G, so I don't really have, like a specific role I want to play or, you know what I mean? Shit, a soundtrack. I ain't gonna front. I wish I was on the Belly soundtrack. You know what I mean? I wish I was, taking rap serious at that time. But hopefully I could get on something else. Another epic soundtrack from an epic movie or something. But nothing really in particular and all that.
Me personally, I would have loved to see a character with your persona on Blood and Bone. I think in a martial arts movie or something with some action, I think you could take shape. You know what I'm saying? Because besides being the guy who's cool and street honorable, you would be somebody who got some action under his belt and to show the world that, your skills are a little more deadly than just somebody who can rhyme. What do you think about that?
Oh man, wow, that'd be dope. Truthfully, man, yeah, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Like I do want to range out. You know what I'm saying? And expand, expand myself, you know what I'm saying, pause to different types of characters, you know what I mean? I don't just want to play the street role, you know what I mean? That'd actually be kind of dope, you know what I mean? I could fight a little bit too, so I could throw a little bit of action scenes, you know what I'm saying, do the room, you know what I mean?
Well, to give you a heads up, bro, there's a martial arts film being filmed off of Def Jam Vendetta coming real soon, and they're gonna be doing some casting. So make yourself available because you never know what's coming out. With that being said, man, we appreciate you coming on Heritage Hip Hop. I know this is supposed to be a face-to-face, but thank God we got the podcast, and once again, I'm honored because I get to talk to an artist that I really respect. So if there's anything that you want to drop, anything that you want to say, or promote, or plug, feel free, man.
Man, I'm definitely gonna look into that. You know what I'm saying? Def Jam Vendetta. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a look into that, see what's going on with that. Man, I really appreciate Heritage Hip Hop, man. You know what I'm saying? I owe you, man. I'm gonna come through. Man, do the face-to-face pause. You know what I'm saying? We gonna knock that out, man. Part itself that we had to do over the phone, but I got you, bro. I'm gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you over there. Fuck with the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come through and support. Other than that, man, just, I ain't got no drops or nothing, man. I got music coming out soon. I got something dropping before the year out. Look for that. And I'm working, man. I'm just working, man. You're going to see a lot of things from me, man. I'm not going to stop, man. Rest in peace to big bro Sean P. And hold it down. Appreciate you for having me.
Thank you for tuning into this podcast episode with Rim the Villin. Make sure you follow him on all social medias and be sure to subscribe to New York Minute web series on YouTube. Season 1 and 2 is out right now. Go get that. Shout out to Illa G for the great web series. Also, you can follow Heritage Hip Hop on all social medias, especially our YouTube page, to see what we do and who we have interviewed. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter. We all over the place. Be sure also to subscribe and become members of www.heritagehiphop.com, where we feature the real estate of New Jersey hip hop. We showcase all of New Jersey hip hop, and we have a mixtape series right now called the Jersey Series, where we highlight 4 MCs: Soulless, Samad Savage, Immatic, and Jay Wonder. We are also premiering the BC Era mixtape featuring Out the Mud Music Group. Shout out to Shot Cobain, Frank Castle, Grim Scythe, and their team. And we also are showcasing as a world premiere Don't Know Love video from the award-winning album Bloody Waters, done by Stan Ipkiss and the phenomenal singer herself, Gail Campbell. We also want to give a get well to Jason Sterling, who is out there making them great movies and making them moves. We're plugging the movies, bro. We want you to get well. Take your time and be great. To everybody out there, we say peace, and we out.